so you know where we're at. On the 28th of January, we set up a duplicate system, and the purpose of this was we received the software, we downloaded the software on this duplicate system, and then through February, we tried it on some of our systems to make sure there was no interference, because this is a whole new software system for the county that helps us implement the video system. And so we're currently right here, still in test mode. Building inspection test phase 1, February 7th to 10th was completed. These tests have all been completed. We're still on test phase 2, which is the workflow functionality for building inspection. The clerk agenda is scheduled, and the recorder planning and engineering testing is scheduled in the next couple weeks. We did order the cameras. We got the specifications from the software people. We did order them, and we've actually received some of them. Our public works people have started on the installation. They were in here running power up into the ceiling up in here. We still have to run power up into here so we can facilitate the cameras. That one's done, this one's not done. And then we're scheduled to verify that everything here worked complete. There's also an upgrade to the county internet connection that's in progress, that's happening right now. So the next big thing happening will be right here. On March 11th, the people from OnBase will be here, and we'll make the switch from our dummy system into our real life system, and then that will be monitored by them to make sure we don't have any hiccups on that. That should take us to the 13th. If nothing goes wrong with that, then we'll install the video and minutes application the 13th through the 15th, and so that will give us time to test it. We think on the 15th meeting we'll probably be able to test the system. We won't be live, but we think we'll be able to test the system and make sure that it works correctly. And the plan is then, starting in April, to be live with the stream.
What about that note you got at the bottom?
Well, we need an ordinance that will define how we're going to store the data. We currently have an ordinance on voice recorded storage. We need to modify that or come up with a new ordinance that will define how we store the data for this. We obviously don't keep it forever, but we would be obligated to unless we said that we're only going to keep it for a certain block of time. So we'll define that. Dawn's not here today, but Dawn's going to put together some ideas on that. We'll present them to you within probably the next week, so that you can take a look at some of his ideas on data storage and how long we should keep them, and we'll go from there.
It would be good to be able to see the numbers, see how much it's going to take as far as capacity. If we do it every single meeting, how much is that going to take up? So in 6 months, it's going to be this much that we're paying for, correct? We'll probably show us something like that.
Yeah, there's that. And when we do want to keep it for a certain period of time. Just need to find what that period.
How long do we keep the audio?
YouTube.
Your arm will be rested.
The audio is maintained currently 6 months. It's likely we want to keep it longer than 6 months, but it's important that we keep it for the period of time we want to. The struggle you have with YouTube is it can be modified. There's potential to modify it. So as a public record, we do have to keep it so it can't be modified. So there can't be any changes to that, and it can't be taken out of context. It doesn't mean that somebody can't download it and put it on YouTube. That's fine. But if we're from an official record standpoint, we need to keep it for whatever that period is. Okay. And so it will be important that we do address this. That's all I have.
Thanks for the
closed
update.
session.
Has there been anything, we talked some about monitors and different projection here. Is that part of that? Is that it?
It is not part of this. We have hired a consultant that's putting together potential of how we will look at things here. And the initial, and this isn't final, but the initial would be that each of you would have a monitor in front of you. And then we put 2 large monitors up on these walls here for the audience to be able to see. You'd be seeing the same thing they see.
That'd be good, because then if you sit over here, you don't have to.
We would have 2 cameras. The cameras will split the image. We cannot record 2 separate streams. We can only record 1 stream, but we can split the stream. And so our first concept is we will split the stream, so we'll have, so it's like looking at your PIP on the TV, you know, when you're running the ball game and the Hallmark movie on the other side.
Or 2 different ball games.
So in my house, it's the ball game and the Hallmark movie on the other side.
All right.
So anyway, that what we do need to address is the ability for you to interact with the screen. So for instance, if I want to point at something, I can point on this screen here. You sitting there can't point at a screen up here and have all of you see it. You can't point at your screen on yours and have the audience all see it. So we've got to address that issue. Supposedly our consultant will look at that to see how we can get interaction so that everybody can see what's going on.
Well, or even a member of the audience or a presenter can do the same thing.
Well, they can do it from there, we just couldn't see.
But then you can't see it.
Yeah.
So we've got to solve that dilemma.
Okay. Thank you. Anything else is in closed session, is that correct? Yeah. Okay, we'll go to, we'll go to, sir.
Before closed session, we have to get some point of clarification.
Sure.
I've been lucky enough to speak to you before. My name is Stephen Potkin. I live in Brighton States. We just saw this 17.4 that you had the first reading today. And this is related to some of the things that were priorly approved over the past month. We've not been able to see what the actual written content is. I know you all signed it, but we haven't been able to get a record of it. And the reason why I raised that question is because in reading this, and it's probably my misunderstanding, so I apologize in advance, but let me just say, it says here, this is on 17.4, if any provisions of the Wasatch County Code heretofore adopted are inconsistent herewith, they are hereby repealed. So we're wondering whether everything you all voted on in terms of like the 1,500 square feet and all the things we spent almost a year going through are now voided or are now rescinded according to 17.4.
No,
So
that's
that is-
certainly not the intent. This is to replace one of those 4. This was previously 1611,
Okay.
which was the sprinkler ordinance for the county. And since it was not since that one failed, we renumbered it as 1704, and it is not the intent to override or cancel out anything.
Thank you for clarifying that. Appreciate it. Is that correct?
I have, don't let me,
It's the new-
that's my understanding. And
It's
that's
the new
yeah,
1611.
It's the new 1611. So it's one of the 4, because it did not pass, it failed. So we had to rewrite it and come up with
Thank
a
you for that
sprinkler.
clarification. And can we get the,
Yes, you asked me that question earlier, and I checked, and they can go online just as soon as they're
It is online,
on the
correct?
website.
well, thank you. If
Oh,
you
they're
were
not.
unable to find it,
They are, but this one's not.
No, this one won't be, but the others are.
the others are
Yes,
online.
yes,
You haven't been able to
sir.
find it.
Everything that passed and is now, or an ordinance, is online.
Thanks for putting up with my question and clarifying.
No, you're totally fine.